Be honest with yourself for a second. How many times have you sat in traffic, watching the gas gauge drop and the clock tick, thinking there has to be a better way to get around? Or stared at the price of a real electric bike at the bike shop, $1,500, $2,000, sometimes $3,000, and quietly closed the tab because there was no way you were spending a month's rent on a bicycle? That's the trap most people are stuck in. They either keep burning money on gas and parking, or they convince themselves an e-bike is a luxury they'll buy someday, and someday never comes. But here's what almost nobody is talking about. Right now on TEMU, there are electric bikes with the same kind of motors, the same fat tires, the same removable batteries you'd find on bikes costing 3 and 4 times as much, for a fraction of the price. The catch? There are hundreds of listings, half of them are junk, and finding the few that are actually worth your money feels impossible. So I did the digging for you. Today, I'm counting down the top 5 electric bikes on TEMU, from number 5 all the way to number 1. And number 1 is a genuine beast that I almost couldn't believe was being sold at that price. But before we get there, you need to see number 3, because it solves the single biggest problem that makes most people give up on e-bikes entirely. Stick with me, let's roll. Number 5, the Vivi 26-inch electric bike. We start with the bike I'd hand to someone who's never touched an e-bike in their life. The Vivi 26-inch is the friendly one. It runs a 500-watt brushless motor with peak versions pushing higher, a removable 48-volt battery, and it'll carry you somewhere in the range of 40 to 50 miles on pedal assist before you need to plug back in. Top speed sits right around 20 miles per hour, which is exactly where you want a commuter bike to live. What makes this one special is the step-through frame and the upright, relaxed riding position. You're not hunched over like you're racing the Tour de France. You step on, you sit up, you cruise. It's got front shocks, dual disc brakes, and puncture-resistant tires. And crucially, many of the Vivi models carry UL 2849 certification, which matters more than you think when we get to the safety conversation later. It's comfortable, it's forgiving, it's cheap. But comfortable isn't going to cut it the moment your route includes a serious hill. And that's exactly the weakness the next bike was built to crush. Number 4, the Funhang $1,000 step-through e-bike. Number 4 turns the power up. The Funhang is a 1,000-watt peak step-through e-bike, and that jump in wattage changes the entire feel of the ride. Where a 500-watt motor politely asks the hill for permission, a 1,000-watt motor just goes. You get a 48-volt battery, a range pushing around 50 miles, and a top speed sitting near 22 miles per hour. The reason I have this ranked above the Vivi is simple. It keeps that easy step-through, beginner-friendly design, but it gives you the muscle to actually handle inclines, headwinds, and a bit of extra cargo without straining. It's the bike for the person who loved the idea of the Vivi but lives somewhere with real hills, or who wants to throw a loaded backpack on and not feel the difference. It's a fantastic all-rounder. But here's the problem that still haunts both of these first 2 bikes. And it's the exact thing that makes people regret their purchase 3 weeks in. You're about to find out what it is. Number 3, the Jasion EB5. Jasion Roamer. This is the one I told you to wait for. The problem that kills most cheap e-bike purchases isn't power and it isn't price. It's storage and range anxiety. People buy a bike, then realize they have nowhere to put it. Or they get stranded halfway home with a dead battery and have to pedal a 50-pound bike like it's punishment. The Jasion lineup attacks both of those at once. The Jasion EB5 is the folding model. It collapses down so you can stuff it in a car trunk, drag it into an apartment, or tuck it under a desk at work. No more excuses about space. And then there's the Jasion Roamer, which steps things up with a 750-watt motor and a beefy 528-watt-hour removable battery that's rated for up to 60 miles on a single charge. 60 miles. Think about what that does to range anxiety. It basically deletes it for the average commuter. And because the battery is removable, you carry it inside and charge it at your desk while the bike waits in the garage. The 7-speed gears and front suspension mean it's not just practical, it's genuinely pleasant to ride. This is the bike that fixes the regrets. But if you want raw, head-turning capability, the kind that makes people stop and ask what you're riding, The top two are in a different league entirely. Number 2, the Haybike Ranger. Now we're getting serious. The Haybike Ranger is one of the most recognizable budget-class e-bikes out there, and for good reason. This is a folding fat tire bike with a motor that delivers strong acceleration and real hill climbing torque, wrapped around chunky fat tires that turn terrible terrain into a non-issue. Sand, gravel, dirt trails, snow, broken city pavement, the fat tires just float over it. The frame folds, so despite being a rugged off-road capable machine, you can still transport it and store it without dedicating your entire garage to it. Haybike is also an established brand with actual customer support, a warranty, and a track record of riders who report the bikes being fast, powerful, and, in their words, ridiculously fun. That last part matters. A lot of cheap e-bikes are appliances. The Ranger is a toy you can also commute on. It's the bike that makes you take the long way home just because you want to keep riding. So if the Ranger is this good, what on earth could be sitting at number 1? Brace yourself, because this last one isn't really a bike. It's closer to a vehicle. Number 1, the 6000W Peak Dual Motor Fat Tire e-bike. This is the one that made me do a double take. At number 1 is a 6,000-watt Peak Dual Motor monster. 2 motors, a massive 52-volt 34-amp-hour battery, a claimed top speed in the neighborhood of 45 miles per hour, and a range that can stretch toward 100 miles on a charge. It rolls on 24-inch fat tires with a lockable suspension fork, and it is, by every spec on paper, an absurd amount of machine for the price TEMU is asking. Dual motors mean it claws up hills that would stop a normal e-bike dead. The enormous battery is what gets you that triple-digit range. And the fat tires plus suspension mean you can take this thing genuinely off-road, not just down a bike path. This is the bike for the person who wants maximum power, maximum range, and maximum, wait, how much was that, reactions. Now, the honest part, because you deserve it. A bike this fast crosses out of bicycle territory and into something that may be regulated like a moped or motorcycle where you live, so check your local laws before you ride it on the road. Wear a helmet, a real one. And whatever bike you choose from this list, prioritize the listings that carry UL 2849 certification for the bike and UL 2271 for the battery, because that's your protection against the cheap, dangerous battery cells that give budget e-bikes their bad reputation. So there's your countdown. The easy cruising Vivi at 5, the hill-eating Fun Hang at 4, the regret-proof folding Gestion at 3, the Fun Machine Haybike Ranger at 2, and that 6,000-watt dual-motor beast crowning it all at number 1. The truth is, the better way to get around has been sitting in your cart the whole time, at a price you can actually afford. The only question left is which one ends up in your garage. And honestly, number 3 would be the one I'd click first.